We promise never to criticize you.
Thanks, Bonnie. Maybe it is time that I talk about my dad. You see, when I was 3 years old, he killed my mother and himself in a fit of rage when he was arrested. I was used to be a foster child and could never quite settle into a good home. Some of the foster families who would take me in were merely interested in the financial support adopting a child would bring, and would refuse to feed or clothe me. Even when I was in a nice home with a good family, the old memories still haunted me, breaking my fragile sanity into a million pieces.
So, the only friend I had with me in the past was my big brother Jesse. He may not be the nicest due to being also affected by the family massacre, but he'll make himself a good mentor for me, and for all of us. I wanted friends, I wanted a family, I want our old friends, and I also wanted us to be together until the end of time, even Edwin Diablo.
It's okay, Kaitlyn, I'm sure Edwin will come back into our lives. May I make a suggestion?
Okay, but maybe let her finish the story first, alright?
So yeah, when I was growing up, despite the joy I experience with Jess every day, meeting new people around us, I would have nightmares of my mother screaming, crying, and bleeding, and my father screaming for me, claiming to be after me next. By the time I attended in play care, I completely snapped. I started to hallucinate and act out in class. Many of the other kids, and even teachers, assumed I was merely hyperactive and was trying to be funny. I would oftentimes sketch and tell stories about fantastical things, and dressed in over-the-top clothing. Although Jesse isn't affected as I was, he started to develop hatred for the real world, and was on a rampage at people, killing them instantly. In other words, following his father's footsteps. We separated once, my condition was getting worse and worse, the voices and images becoming more realistic and more demanding. When I was to take my own life, I met a boy who understood my pain, and gives me emotional support. His name was Edwin, he was one of the sweetest boys I've ever met, and he was also an orphan. We were friends as I was hiding a secret from you all, even those in the past, always playing sports, my favorite subject for all these years. I really didn't want to be alone again, and I didn't want to kill any of you. I wanted to forgive my dad, but I can't, he'll probably kill me next in my sleep.
Oh, they're there. It's okay, Katie, let it all out. You can talk to us about anything. I mean, you're so lucky that you weren't the only one suffering a hardship at playcare. I was, and so were all of our friends out there. I can't tell you guys right now.
It just hurts because I really thought I understood them, but I don't.
Oh, Mokey, I hate to see you handstand cry. It's impressive, but it's sad.